Hey everyone, hope you're doing well on this rather dismal, well it is here in Southend anyway, dismal, rainy come hazy sun come everything else weather day. As I promised you that I was going to make a part 2, you know, and I'm going to carry on doing this like sort of things, just you know what's going on in my life and you know that kind of thing. Anyway, so still getting the issues with the drugs and the drunks, the antisocial behaviour, they're being targeted by such individuals and whatnot. And things are just going from, in my opinion, bad to worse. And I'm just being blunt here with you. The reason I say that is Essex police, useless bloody police fast they are, you know, and whatnot. But so they don't really want to do much about what is happening to me at all. And one particular officer, PC 81453 Fawn, how on earth can she call herself a police woman or police officer? It's beyond me, to be frank. And the reason I say this is because it seems that just lately, every incident I report to the police, whether it be something here at my flat or something to do with like around my flat outside, example, or it be elsewhere, it seems that she's been the one that's been tasked to especially deal with little old me. And well, to be honest, I'm not sure quite what to do about her, because every incident I've reported, she's had evidence from me, from my body camera. In fact, I will show you my body camera. This is my body camera. Don't even know if I turned it off. Yes, I did. This is my body camera. This comes out with me whenever I go out, wherever I go, and whoever I go out with. This is my independent witness to anything. And this PC phone, let me just put that back on the side. This PC phone, she's had loads of footages from me off of my body camera. She's had loads of footages from my friend who carries the same camera and who's been with me throughout a lot of the incidents that have happened and whatnot. And yet all she seems to do is just brush it all off like police do. Oh look, there's a nice rug, let's get our broom and sweep it under the rug. Because they're saying that although I've given evidence and my friend's given evidence, we've given statements, knows what, there's nothing more that they are going to do about it. And however, on that note of not doing anything, there is a little catch now. And this being, and I bet you someone somewhere is watching this, is going to go and tell the police, you know, or tell whoever. Be my guest, because at the end of the day, I have a right to talk about my thoughts, my feelings, my life, and the shit that I'm having to go through. Excuse my language, I don't like swearing, but, you know, I do. So what I'm having to go through as a disabled individual with multiple physical disabilities and mental health problems on a day-by-day basis is absolutely flipping despicable. And going back to what I was saying about this catch with this PC Amelia Fawn, yes, I don't care if you're watching me, darling. You know, you can watch me, because I'm not saying anything that's out of turn, that's I shouldn't be saying, or anything else. In fact, like I said, and I'll keep saying, this is my thoughts, my opinions, my life, my home, what I can make of it, and whatnot. And you've got no bearing on what I do with my time. You are not the thought police. You are not the feelings police. But yet, oh, hang on. Oh yeah, let me just make one thing perfectly clear. Oh, well, yeah, I forgot about that. Oh dear, oh dear. PC Fawn wants me in for a voluntary interview with my appropriate adult, with my solicitor, next Tuesday morning at Southend Police Station, because of an allegation that I have breached my restraining order. Oh God. But let's just get one thing straight. This person, this transgender individual, I won't mention any names because it could be construed as going against a restraining order. This transgender individual got me kicked out of an area of Southend. August, I think it's August the 21st, somewhere around about that, 2019. I know it's been well over 3 years. I initially had a community protection warning notice, which said that until such times I was dealt with and it had all gone to court and everything else, that the notice would be valid for the period of 1 year. And that during that 1 year period, I was not permitted to enter at any time, for any reason, this one road. And that was given to me by 2 police officers. I'd only come back home to pick up something that I'd forgotten to take with me to my friends earlier in the day. And I wasn't even allowed to return back there to get my belongings that I'd actually left at my friend's. Because these 2 police officers turned up at my home at midday, and I just popped back for 5 minutes. And they says to me, they said, as from this moment on you are barred from entering this particular road. Here's this community protection notice warning thing. And I said, what the heck is this all about? Oh, they said, oh, you've been making transgender remarks, comments and that kind of thing, or transphobic remarks, comments and that kind of thing. You've been acting in a transphobic manner and you've been harassing people in this particular location. Well, I've since found out that it's a load of balls. I haven't actually harassed anybody, and the evidence that this transgender person produced was doctored. Yet the police, in their infinite wisdom, decided that they were going to go with the allegations because this person had doctored footages and put a female sounding voice over the top of a video of me as a passenger in a car in this particular road. So, they pulled me in, interviewed me for this offence. Of course I denied all knowledge of it. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? The only thing I've actually even said regarding trannies or whatever else is about transit vans. I didn't call anyone in tranny or anything, and I certainly didn't see this person on that night that you're alleging. But hang on a minute, on her video footage, it's alleged it happened at 2 o'clock in the morning. But I was in my friend's car at about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the evening. At 2 o'clock in the morning, I was tucked up in my pit, snoring my head off. But, you know, the police decided to believe this fake video, and so did the CPS. I was given restraining orders and whatnot, not allowed to go into this certain area from the courts, not allowed to go and sort of speak to this person either directly or indirectly. Well, that's fine. I don't want to talk to her. She's a pain in the bum. I don't give a bloody damn about her, to be honest. But so, she's alleged that in this 3 years I've breached a restraining order more than once. I haven't. I mean, you know, talking about something that actually I'm, like, as a police see it, suspect. But I'm not, I'm the victim, right? Then that's their prerogative. The police flipping corrupt. Corrupt as heck. But yeah. I would say they want me in because they think that there's another allegation that I've breached my restraining order. They want me to go in for this voluntary interview. I'm not happy about it because I've been reasonable with this policewoman, this PC Thorne. I've asked her to provide me with 3 things: time of the incident, date of alleged incident, and whereabouts the alleged incident occurred. And why have I asked for those 3 things? Because I can go back to that. And every time I go out, I come back in, this gets downloaded to my computer and backed up. In fact, I have several months of backups from my body camera and my CCTV in my home. This is why I am asking for time, date and location of allegations made, because I want to go in there prepared with my own evidence to say to them, right, I'll say, up yours to him. And I can't help but feeling and thinking, you know, something's amiss, you know, and what not. I am worried. You probably can tell by the way I look, the way I'm talking. I don't know, to be honest. Probably prattling on like a bloody idiot, but that is me. I do prattle on about things. I do go on about things sometimes. But one thing I'm not, and someone actually called me this years ago, they said I'm like a dog with a bone. But I'm not. But if I want results on something, I try and see it through to the end. And you know who's got my fighting spirit right out right now? My fighting spirit is coming from work. My fighting spirit is coming from working with the lovely Tina Chave of Independent Advice Network in Exeter. And if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be a bloody wreck. I'd be like thinking about, well, you know, I mean, even I still do. I think about jumping off bridges and whatnot. I do think about ending it all because of the stress and the hassles and the strife and everything that's I'm being caused by the police, more so, but South Essex Homes, my landlords as well, and the fact that nobody's doing anything for me. They keep making these false promises. Oh yes, Janine, we're going to help you, Janine. And yet, the only way they help me is by harassing me. And it's got to stop. It has to stop. But anyway, guys, there might be, actually, that said, it's enough of the bad crap. I'm not sure whether I should take this as a bad thing or a good thing, but I had the DWP phone me today, and they said to me that they had a couple of questions regarding my PIP review form, and, you know, they just wanted to clarify a few things. So I spoke to them nicely. Nice lady. Well, I think she was nice anyway. She might have been a backstabber. But she said she was the case manager. She was looking at my paperwork and everything. She wanted to clarify about my cancer thing I had earlier in the year, and was I suffering any ill effects of the treatment after that. I said, no. I said, being honest, you know, it was like minuscule amount of treatment to treat a small cancerous lump, but no ill effects sort of going forward, as we know at the moment anyway. Cancer's not returned, thank goodness. And I did mention as well that I had a surveyor come in to look at the works that was done by a mobility company to remove the door thresholds and replace the door thresholds in my flat with flat ones. I said to the surveyor, and I've reiterated this to the DWP lady as well, I said, I'm still falling over. The reason being that standard door frames are only 2'6". With crutches, you take up at least 3 foot of room. And they, you know, I said, because of the lack of space in the door frames, that's what's causing the issues with falling, because I'm having to put the crutches further forward to step into them, and I'm losing my balance. And I also said about my front door threshold, and was told nothing can be done about that because that's a fire door. The front door threshold stands about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches from the floor, I keep falling over the damn thing. And it is so embarrassing, especially when your neighbours are outside. You fall over and you're like, I've just fallen over, and like my neighbours have just seen me fall over. But my neighbours are good. Most, like, they're all good on my floor. All decent enough folks. If they do see me fall over, they come quickly and pick me up. Bless them. And we all agree the same thing. Antisocial behaviour in this block's got to stop. Because it's just getting worse. But anyway, the DWP lady said she'd let me know in a week or so's time. Like, once I finished reviewing all my documents and everything else. I said, that's fine. She goes, yep, you'll get a letter in about 5 to 10 working days. So, any time really between now and, say, mid-November, I should know how that's going anyway. But I'll keep you posted, and I'm going to be doing part 3 soon. But for now, peace and blessings, everyone, and stay safe. Don't get too wet. If I don't speak to you beforehand, then have a good Guy Fawkes night. I'll be sitting in my flat cowering under the bed, because that's what fireworks does to me. I'm petrified of the damn things. After being chased by one as a kid. But that is what it is. But if you're out there enjoying fireworks displays, then good for you. Enjoy yourselves, guys. And take care. Ciao.